I know you think you the one, homie. But can't nobody escape gravity. It's going down, going down.
Hello everybody and welcome to the Gravitational Pool. I am your host tonight, Gravity620, but you can call me Gravity. Tonight we have an epic battle of epic proportions. It is going to be the Ris3n community versus Validity Gaming in the first map, or the first match of the Nydas League, or the All-In Nydas League. Excited to be a part of this, excited to see the games tonight. For those who have never seen the Nydas League, it is not your standard BattleNet maps, but it is the maps of the century. I believe they are created actually by the league themselves, so it's interesting to see what will transpire from this. Thank you off the bat to the bot stand for the follow. I appreciate it, and thank you Validity Gaming SC2 for the host. I appreciate it. Waiting to get in contact right now with the other team, get the parties going. Turn the sound on real quick. Okay. I got this feeling inside my bones. Alright, let's get into it, guys. Here we go. God, I hope this works. Alrighty, in the top right-hand corner on Dragonshire, representing the Ris3n community, he is the one, the only. It is Arctic. And in the bottom left-hand corner, representing Validity Gaming, he is the one, the only. It is I Be Greedy.
Game paused.
Alrighty, looks like we have a pause here for just a second as we got those into the way.
Game resumed.
There we go. Alrighty, so let's get into it. A TVZ to start things off on Darkshire. Now, I'm not real familiar with this map. It does seem like it's very huge, which would make it to where you can't do too many rushes on this map. So it'll be interesting to see how these players do it. If they come in blind, or if they do actually kind of practice these, since they are different maps. I love the trees and stuff on this. There's so much detail. I love this kind of foresty look here. Just a battle in the forest. Looks like, you know, quite a few little choke points. A couple breakable rocks, and really just opening up with that tower there in the middle. That could definitely kind of help you keep an eye on both things. Expansions coming out from both players. Actually, I think Arctic went hatch first on this, so pretty standard so far. Behind this, we have an additional barracks. So it looks like he may try to go for some kind of drop, or some kind of bio play here. So not too bad. And I'm going to have to... for those who watch the channel, I say not too bad a lot, so I apologize ahead of time. I'm hoping that doesn't affect you guys too much. And, hold on a second. Let me fix that, because that's going to bother me. Property. Okay. There we go. Sometimes it likes to get stuck there. Alrighty. Roach Warren going to be the object of choice for Arctic. So he will kind of be able to have those, maybe even get some Ravengers out, do some damage. Do have a factory down now, as well as that additional refinery from the Terran player. So far, pretty standard. Like I said, it looks like Arctic might get a little aggressive with that, or maybe he will just use that as a defense. We'll have to find out here. Both players pretty much even on workers and also on army, so we'll see metabolic boost about to finish up as well. And liking this Overlord placement, able to kind of see what is coming without overextending or having to worry about anything too crazy. And not too terrible. Oh, there we go. Get the production tab going. 5 roaches are on the way, as well as a starport now for the Terran player and Stim. So it looks like he will be doing a 16 Marine drop, trying to get some of that pressure going, and it looks like Arctic will retaliate in the same way with some Ravengers. 3 Ravengers are on the way, as well as 8 Lings. A 4th one just now being added, and maybe a 5th one here with this extra. And it looks like Arctic is on the move. He's going to come in. He's going to try to do some pressure. All there is Marines right now. So if he can catch us off guard, he might be in a pretty good position here. Marines are pretty good. But without Stim and without Medivacs, they may just fall under the pressure here. These Lings, if they can get a wraparound and be okay, they're going to come up here and 2 Lings automatically go down. We do have as well this, the barracks, or the depots, sorry, coming up. A little bit of chatter between both people. We do have 5 Ravengers as well as some hyperspeed Lings. And here comes the drop. Ooh, if he can wait. Ooh, if he can get on top of this. Oh, this could be huge. Oh, just barely misses. Does he go in? Does he force the Terran player back? Yes, he does. And he is going to get in here. He is going to do what damage he can. Thankfully, he does have these supply depots up as well as that CC, but if he can get in here before those get back, oh, this is going to be really big for Arctic. He's going to get in here. He's going to get a wraparound on that, but he is going to go for the main now. And here they go. The Marines are up here. They stem up. Nice knockdown here with those Ravengers. The Lings are going to come in here, act as a shield. These Ravengers are going to get on top, but there is just too much force here, and that is going to get held back. Very nicely done there. Able to get a couple of Marines from that, and it looks like Arctic has given up on that push. He said, you know, it's not worth it. He did do some good damage as far as economically, really reducing Greedy's kind of attack there. He did get 5 SCV kills as well, so not terrible. Arctic putting down that bailing nest, and here we go. Ivy Greedy is going to go ahead and attack once again with those. But it has already been scouted, so he is fully aware of what is coming on. And it looks like Arctic is already prepared for this. He is in place. He is like, you know what? You're not going to do nothing to me. He is going to drop here on the 3rd, hoping that the Zerg player has already taken him. But no, the Zerg player is still only on 2 bases. So, no veil there, but pretty good. Could probably have gotten that Overlord if he had seen it, but I don't think he did. Looks like he is going to come here into the natural. He's going to be meeting with a ton of Lings. Nice kind of micro. And 1 Roach. Ooh, he will get this Queen. Oh, the Queen barely lives. Is forced to pick up there. And he has to fly away. He's going to try again here in the main. Maybe kind of heal up first, so not to lose too many units. Tanks and Marines still coming out here from the Terran player, as well as adding on additional factories so he can get, you know, more tanks, or if he needs to, Thors, whatever happens here. We do have a lair being morphed in now from Arctic. He's going to go up to that higher tech, probably get some Hydralisks. And even if he really needs to, he can probably go up to Spire Tech, depending on how his play style is. I haven't seen Arctic play, really, so I'm not 100% sure what he likes to do. We do have this little drone. He's just hanging out. He don't feel like doing nothing. He's just lazy. He's just like, you know, I'm just going to sit here. Maybe if they don't notice me, I will not work. But I tell you what, Mr. Drone, I notice you, and you need to get back to work. Ivy Greedy does pick up and he does move away. It looks like he is going to start trying to work on some of these overlords, which is great. This is really actually supply blocking Arctic pretty good. And that's really going to put him behind just a little. Terran player is actually ahead right now in workers with his third coming up. So Terran player in a very good position right now. Hydralisk Den is going to be the weapon of choice here from Arctic. So he's going to go, looks like Ling Bang, Roach, Hydra. Or just some Ling Bang into Hydra. It's definitely a potent choice. Ooh, this could be good right here. Marines are going to stem in here, get this Queen. Nice pickup there. And it looks like they're going to try to get the wraparound, but oh, picks up just in time. Very nice. Third base is now taken for Arctic. A little delayed there. But trying to get out that tech, trying to get out everything that he needs to try to bring success for him. Centrifugal hooks is almost finished, so he will have those speed bailings as well as the speedlings, and that's just a potent army. The roly-polies have come alive, and a couple of Hydras now being popped out as well, so this could be pretty good. Such good pickups there from Validity Gaming's own Ivy Greedy. Doing pretty good. Tanks, and more tanks in the third here of Ivy Greedy, so not a very solid defense there. Gonna have a little bit of a run by, kind of see what is going on here, but sees there is no third, and he's gotta be so careful. These Lings just flooding in, but just getting taken out here. Looks like +1/+1 for the Terran player. Almost finished up here. That's gonna put him in a pretty good spot here. Gonna be up in upgrades. I don't even see any. Yeah, he doesn't have any Evo chambers or nothing, so he's really gonna be behind here in upgrades. That's really gonna hurt him. Fourth base is being taken now from Ivy Greedy, so he is doing pretty good. As well as we have this additional, so he could actually go for a fifth base right now if he so chooses, but being careful not to overgo. So these Marines though just doing so much damage, just really keeping that pressure on here on the Zerg player. And right now we're seeing Greedy just go up so much. He is so far ahead right now, and really just keeping this Zerg player at bay. And get a couple more of these pick up and get out of there before those Hydras can really do nothing. But he is going to go into the natural here. This could be pretty good. He might get that Queen. He does. Nice little pickups here and there. I like this from Greedy. He's able to just get those little damages. Nothing too major, but in the end it does affect the Zerg player in such a way he has to make more Queens, has to, you know, miss out on his larva injects, and this is just so crazy. We do have an infestation pick coming out from the Zerg player as well now, so he's going to go even higher in tech. Probably going to start seeing that that hive. Ooh, nice pickup there from Arctic as well, but still Arctic keeps getting himself supply blocked. It is so hard, but we do have this move out now from Ivy Greedy. He wants to end it right now. He feels like he has the power. He has the providence to attack, which he does. 2/2 coming down for Ivy Greedy, as well as the +1/+2 for his tanks. So this is a very scary Terran army here. Marine's going to stem in here, start getting some of these creep tumors, start spreading out from these bailings. Tanks should start sieging up here, leapfrogging forward. Oh, going to get on top of this Queen. Can he get it? Oh, big pickup there. This Marine's going to distract a little bit, and here they come. Oh, if they can get on top of these tanks, that would be huge. Marines spread out pretty nicely. The power of those tanks going down, and there's so many bailings being taken out. 2/2 is now finished here for the Terran player, and he is on the move. He spells blood. He knows he can get on here. 71 supply to 155. Marines is going to stem in here, get on top of these Evo chambers, stop the production, stop everything it can. Couple of overlords do go down, and this third base will come down. Drones have been pulled, but it looks like there will be additional army here to meet that. Actually gets a little lucky there and doesn't find those. So he should be going here on the natural. Very scary here for the Terran army. Well, for the Zerg army, it's kind of scary. Do have some more Bailings being morphed in here, plus a couple of Hydras and some Lings. One tank is going to leapfrog onto the other side, and the Marine's going to go crazy. A couple of tanks should be... Okay, he's just going to put them up there. I like this from the Terran player, IB Greedy. He's trying to make sure that he doesn't lose too much here. And does some nice splits, does some nice kind of micro here with us. And knots to GG is going to be called, and IB Greedy will take the first victory for Validity Gaming. So, what a great first match there. Always good to see all of that great, crazy goodness. Guys. And I'll work on that, trying to get him unbanned, so. But if something happens, guys, I will have to do that. I don't like banning anyone, but please don't, use any profane language. But we'll get into it, guys, here. Well, you can, cuss or whatever, but you know what I mean. Alrighty, guys, let's get into it here. There we go. And boom. Alrighty, guys. Let me put this. Okay, we should be good. Cool. Alright, should be good. Alright. Sorry, I'm failing. Okay, here we go. Alrighty, in the top left-hand corner on Biogenis, representing the Ris3n community, he is the one, the only. It is Medabo. And in the bottom right-hand corner, he's one game up for his team, representing Validity Gaming. It is IB Greedy. Alrighty, another TVP. So far, not a whole lot going on. We do have an early expansion here from Medabo, playing super greedy, trying to get that extra sweet minerals. Let's see what he does here. He is going to go for an additional simulator here, so it looks like he may try to get greedy, or try to get aggressive from that. Maybe try to get some stalkers and do a little bit of a pressure. We'll find out here. There we go. Command center as well from IB Greedy. And choosing to go with the Marine instead of a Reaper or anything to get some scouting done. So, like this. Factory is going to come down now for IB Greedy. And also, Probe going to be scouting around, seeing what is up. Stalker's going to be the weapon of choice here. Ooh, will he actually get the deny? Yes, he does. I like this. I wonder if IB Greedy will actually go for... Oh, excuse me. If he will go for the same kind of build, or if we will start seeing some like Widow Mine drops or anything else that's crazy. We'll have to see though. Stalker almost out, and as well as a Robo facility out here for Medabo. Medabo's a pretty good player. I have seen him cheese a few times, so we may see something like that in this matchup. Well, I guess it's kind of too late for a cheese, but Stalker gonna come out here and isn't gonna get anything done. Sees what is going on. We do have a couple of cyclones being made as well, so pretty good position here. We do have an additional barracks coming down, as well as STEM is now being researched. Both players just kind of macroing up, trying to put a little bit of pressure on each other, but not overextending, not trying to commit to anything too crazy. As well as we have an Immortal out now here from Medabo. And it looks like these Stalkers and these Cyclones will head on. Ooh. And come back here to the shield barrier. That's going to help out quite a bit. Should be able to kind of take these out. Oh no, the Cyclones are focusing down those probes. 3 probes go down for that cost, and that Cyclone just barely staying alive. Do got a couple of mines being the weapon of choice here. Wonder if he will add on to that starport, or if he will Just kind of stay on that for a little bit. Okay, he does actually add that on now, so great. You have a little bit of a hold here. The thing about Biogenesis is there are so many attack patterns, right? You can attack here, you can attack here, you can attack through here into the main, so it's very hard to kind of be safe. You can attack over here with drops, and sometimes this is kind of left blank, which really kind of opens up Nydas worms as Zerg, and also, you know, drop ships or anything like that, so kind of crazy. A couple of Marines gonna come out, one of them's gonna die there, and ooh, Widowmine here on the third, I like that. And this third has been taken for IB Greedy. Definitely loves to expand, he loves to get that money income and be able to kind of really build up. Looks like we will be having +1/+1 added as well. So both players, like I said, still kind of playing macro, but IB Greedy is on this more aggressive side, I would say. He is ready to attack, ready to do what he can. It looks like Thermal Lance is going to be going on. So that is definitely suggesting he's going to start doing some weird Stalker, Immortal, Cycle, or Colossus play. Third's going to be trying to take here, but will get taken out here. Very nice, and that is going to trigger Metabo to come out here and attack that. Ooh. Warp Prism is being made here. 4 mines. This is going to be insanity. And we have a move out here. Warp Prism. Gonna have those 2 Immortals. Try to get some damage done on the economy here of IB Greedy. If we can get on top of those workers, this would be pretty good for him. But at the same time, IB Greedy is going to come in here with some Widow Mines. And I don't know if he's really paying attention here. I don't think Metabo is. There's going to be a mine, couple of mines, and no! Just barely. Oh! 6 go down. Oh, that is so terrible. IB Greedy is going to come down here as well. Try to get back on these. Oh, man. I don't think he realizes. No, he doesn't. Oh, 14 go down. He is over here trying to get something done with these. Marines are going to stem forward with that Marauder. Gonna try to take these out, and oh, barely just loses that. Oh, he might lose a Warp Prism as well. Oh. This is just not doing what he wanted here. And trying to defend at home at the same time. Zealots are going to come on here on this army. Oh, but that Widowmine, just does so much damage here. And this was definitely not worth it. IB Greedy ahead right now in army supply, in work early, just taking a big hit here. Metabo just in a rough position. He does have a couple of Colossus. He does have Stalkers as well as that one Immortal that just barely survived. But he is in a tough spot right now. He's got to do something. The Widowmine drop just totally shattered his economy. Thankfully, he does have Chrono Boost, so he can kind of, you know, bring those out a little bit quicker, but still so bad. 4th base now being taken here from IB Greedy. He feels pretty confident he can expand, he can do what he wants, as well as he's got a 5th base, or a 4th base, sorry. That 4th base is being made. Oh, so many Widowmine hits. Gonna be taken here. If he can get on top of these before they melt down, that would be pretty great. But Metabo is going to get on top of this. He's going to take out this natural. This could be very huge. This could be what he needs. He's got to be so careful, though, that he doesn't lose those Colossus. He does pull those back. These Stalkers are going to get on top of this army. Stem again here from the Marines. But with that extended lance, this is so hard. It does actually force the Protoss player back a little bit. But he might actually clean this all up, and he might be in a phenomenal position. And just like that, Metabo is back in this, and he is on the move. A couple of Widow Mines hiding up here should be able to get this. And oh man, this is just so crazy. As a Terran player, you think you're ahead, and then just one move, just one little thing, and you are behind. 10 probes do go down here. We do have this Cyclone just doing so much damage in the back, but that is not going to be enough here. Metabo is on a relentless attack, and he is not stopping. A couple more Warpins here of Zealots. And oh, this is just looking so bad right now for IB Greedy. We're going to have a stem here. Going to try to get on top of this, using those SEVs as a little bit of a blockade. but there's just too much army. Those Colossus in the back just racking up so many kills right now, just doing such a good job. And there's going to be the GG, man. Metabo will take that matchup here for the Ris3n community. Going to tie it up 1-1. As if I butcher names, that is my fault completely. There we go. Cool. Alrighty, let's get into this next map. Looking so fresh, so good. We shall see what it unfolds in this matchup. There we go. Alrighty, guys. In. Oh. There we go. Alrighty. In the bottom left-hand corner, representing the Ris3n community, he is the one, the only. It is Metabo. What the heck? Metabo. And in the top right-hand corner, representing Validity Gaming, he is the one, the only. It is Saigi. Alrighty, so another TVP. We'll have to see what happens in this one. Will Metabo go for the same kind of style that the Stalker, Immortal, Colossus, Zealot kind of style with that expanded thermal lance, or if he will go for something else? Definitely he didn't get definitely didn't get the damage done he really wanted to in that initial kind of Immortal Warp Prism harass. But he was having to try to defend at his home, losing all of those probes to those Widow Mines, so definitely understandable. We'll see what transpires from this, though. Do have a Reaper coming out here from Saigi. He's going to be able to get some scouting done, as well as be able to play and see what is happening. Command Center going to come down as well behind this, so standard, pretty standard. I do like that he hasn't blocked this off, but he does have to be careful if Metabo chooses to go for like Adepts. He can definitely get in there pretty easily behind this factory as well, but I do like that because it really kind of limits what the Protoss can like attack as far as buildings. Kind of keeps us safer, so I like it. Metabo will go for the Stalker though, as he does most games. And ooh, actually gonna go for a Marauder first. Interesting. He is supply blocked though, so he isn't able to make that Marauder just yet, which actually kind of hurts him a little bit, but nothing game ending. Reaper gets in, you know, sees this kind of a couple buildings, sees he has expanded at least, so expansion down. Let's see. And looks like a Cyclone. So this is kind of a weird style. I've seen some people do it, where they just go Marauder Cyclone, and with the power of the Cyclone and the nerf of the Oracle, you can usually use just like a Cyclone and kind of repel that. So I like it. Box facility is down, and also do have a Sentry. Custom shells being researched, so looks like he might try to go for some like weird timing attack. If he's seen the last game, he should know kind of the timing of everything. He does see a couple of Stalkers, so he kind of knows what is going on. Shield battery up now as well. Twilight Council, so it looks like he may try to go Blink Stalker, or maybe he will go just for that extended thermal lance. We'll see. Forge down as well, so he can get those upgrades. Behind this, looks like the Terran player will start to attack here. Cyclone get on top of this. Force field down, but this is such a big ramp, it doesn't really stop. Cyclone does go down, and it looks like this will get repelled here. Those Marauders deceptively low. Looks like it's forced. Not too bad. Third base is going to go down now for Saigi. We'll be able to get that in. Looks like he's just going to go with this Cyclone Marauder style. Just really amping that up. I almost feel like he needs to get a reactor on that, just so he can make a couple more at a time. Looks like he's choosing just to make one at a time, though. Additional gateways are going to go down here for Metabo, as well as he's getting resonating glaives. So it looks like he's going to go into a depth stalker. Okay, I dig it. Alrighty. Looks like Saigi will start kind of defensing up here, and with good timing. That'd be so cool if you could put like a cyclone in the bunker. Imagine how crazy that would be. Have some adepts warped in here with the stalker, with the... And I do like this from Metabo. Obviously, if Saigi was kind of watching from the previous time, he knows what Metabo likes to go. So if Metabo changes that up, maybe he will have a better chance. Kind of throw him off a little bit. Additional barracks are being made, as well as we do have the tech lab now on the factory. So if he wants to, he can go into tanks, go into Thors, whatever his heart desires, as well as +1/+1. And we will see. It looks like Metabo is going to go in here for an attack and try to get on top of these, but is inevitably pushed back. He's going to be so careful. He could actually go into the band, which he is going to here. Depths are going to go in here. It looks like they may shade in forward, or he will just kind of... Oh, I love this so much. And oh, this is going to give him such a good opportunity here. This whole army going to get in here. If he can get on top of this, this should be pretty good. Mortal going to start doing some damage here in the back. Adepts going crazy. It looks like the drones have been, or the SCVs have been pulled here. More and more adepts are going to get in here, and they are just wrecking this army, and Metabo will take that for the Ris3n community. Going to make that 2-1 here. Such a weird style coming out from, really from Saigi. I haven't ever seen, like I said, I haven't seen that before. So it's very kind of weird, but in the end, GG. Boom. Boom. Alrighty. In the bottom left-hand corner, representing... There we go. Representing Validity Gaming, it is Blast. And in the top right-hand corner, he's won 2 games so far. Can he continue the streak? It is Ris3n Community's own Metabo. Alright. ZVP. Proby here, doing a pretty good job, actually blocking that expansion. Gonna force the weird hatchery over here. Definitely not something you want as a Zerg player. You want to keep that as close as you can, and doing pretty good. I wonder if you actually put down a pylon or something there. We'll have to see here. Gateway, and as well as that similar but no gas being made just yet, as well as the expansion coming down. So pretty good so far. Like I said, I like this block, and is actually continuing to block this for the third for Blast. So pretty good job. Will eventually be taken out here, and we'll be able to actually put that hatchery down. So, well, if he wants to. Looks like he is actually going to wait there. There we go. Alrighty, so far pretty standard. Just kind of waiting to see exactly what each person will do. We do have a scout coming out here, and ooh, looks like we are going to have a macro hatchery. Will he catch this? Oh no, he won't, unless he comes out there. Oh, he does actually see it now, and he has got to respond. What will he do? If he gets out those the probes, he might be a little bit better off. But does he actually? He doesn't really catch it, I don't think, or he's just going to hold on. Oh, this could be huge for the Zerg player. Adept is going to come out, and it looks like he will start attacking with that Adept. Trying not to pull too much. Oh, man. A couple of Zerglings have been made. 8 more on the way. Looks like he is going to go all in with this. He's going to try to attack. He is going to do what he can. A couple probes have been pulled, as well as this Adept and a Zealot. So Pretty good. It looks like he's actually kind of walled all the way in here, as well as putting a cannon down. He knows that there is something up here. The Probies just shocking their way. Dept and the Zealot doing what they can, and here come the Zealots. Gonna get on top of these. Medball boost about to finish up in about 10 seconds here. And gonna have a shield battery as well as that photon cannon should start picking up. Dep's gonna have to be moved off of here, and we'll start cleaning up these lings. Eventually, that hatchery is taken out, so not too bad. Zealot does go down here, and the gate or the Cybernetics core does go down, but Probe is doing so much. Metabo doing pretty good here, blocking everything that it can, making sure that these do not get in, but he's got to be so careful. This shield battery could be taken out, but looks like it will be pushed back for now. Blast doing pretty good. He is getting 16 more lings made right now, and he is committing to this. He is going all in the Nydas. Maybe he needs a Nydas for him, and that is what he needs. Pretty good. That photon cannon, 12 kills, doing such a good job defending this, and it looks like we will have these put back up, and he is going to go back into this. Oh, this pylon should go. Oh, it's barely getting saved there. Oh, such a good defense right now from Metabo. But if he lets this in, this is going to be bad. And oh, so good. Looks like we are going to have an Overlord morph into some Drapo Lord. Trying to get into the main through this way. Will he actually see this, though? He doesn't. Oh, this could be so bad. He needs to get in here. 7. Looks like behind this, though, Blast will actually be mining up here. And, oh, this could be so bad. Stargate and Twilight Council down now, and here come the Lynx. They're going to get on top of these probes, and oh, this is such a bad position right now. He doesn't have really anything to defend in here and pull these into the main, or the natural, but there is just not a whole lot. 8 probes have gone down. Looks like he is going to get on top of this pylon, and that's going to really limit the Stargate, the Twilight Council. Not be able to have that, and oh, this is so bad. Wrap around here on the sentry. Nice little force field, but still gets taken out here. Zealot will finish cleaning this up, but there is just so much going on. Looks like there could be too much here. Shield battery helping out that Zealot. Sentry is made as well as another sentry being made. So it looks like he might be able to clean this up, get this taken care of, but this is just so bad right now. Sentry on this side actually trying to take out that Overlord, but really needs to be in here helping with these links. Alright, looks like that does actually finally get taken care of, and we will have a Stargate. Behind this, the 3rd had been taken, as well as a Spore Crawler being made. So he is already prepared here for that crazy match to start off. +1 missile attacks for the Zerg player. And shield batteries going. So crazy. +1 attacks being made for Metabo. Looks like things have calmed down. Looks like right now Blast just droning up, trying to get that economy going, and it looks like a Hydralisk Den has been made, so he may be going for a Ling Hydra Bane. Be really nice. Phoenix gonna be the weapon of choice here. Gonna start trying to get on some of those Overlords, but oh, Sentry is caught out, but he gets that force field and saves himself. Oh man, so good. The only bad thing is there's so much in this natural, he can't hardly get out. Resonating Glaives is made here from the Twilight Council, and it looks like we have the gateways coming in. Does he just go Ling Hydra though? I mean, I guess that'd be pretty good. Missile attack's almost done, and it looks like he is going to have that Hydra speed going down, that muscular augments. And he is going to attack. He is ready for another pressure. 4 more Hydras going to be made, as well as 14 more Lings. He is ready to commit to something crazy. Phoenix kind of scouting around. He should be able to kind of see this. And all of those sentries It's the centuries. Remember the centuries. Oh. Gonna have some adepts warp in as well, and it looks like he is gonna try to get some pressure done. Phoenix does go down, so that kind of sucks, but should be okay. Warp Prism comes in, and this sentry just trying to do what damage he can. Gets picked up, pulled up behind, so he is no longer in trouble. Lings are gonna get in here though. He's gonna be so careful here. Lings are floating in. Hydra's getting the damage done. Couple of shields go off here. Oracle's going to come in here, but instantly blasted down, and he has got to be careful. Lings have been cleaned up here, and this is pushed back just a little bit. Adepts being warped in, as well as the couple of sentries, and this army is just looking so good right now from Metabo, but right now, Blast in the lead as far as worker count. So, crazy. Right now, Metabo feels like he's got to push. He's got to do something, right? He just can't let the Zerg army just keep putting him in his box. Can't just keep letting him build up like this. Very nice. Try to get on top here. He's got to be so careful going onto this creep. He is going to shade forward and try to get out of the way of this army. Force fields do go down. And it looks like he will shade in here into the natural. Gets the queen down. And will start going for these units. But those adepts just so crazy right now. Sentries tickling their way through it all. Gonna shade into the main. At the same time, try to attack on this natural. And oh, this is just looking so good from Metabo right now. 10 drones have gone down, 12 now. And oh, just doing such a good job shading, just trying to do everything he can here. And oh, nice fake out there. So good. Ling's trying to get a wraparound on here, but those are just doing so much. This will eventually be taken care of, but that is exactly what Metabo needed. He is floating a lot of minerals right now, but oh man, this is just so good right now. Hydra's being made. 2 more Hydras are on the way, but there are like no queens to help with this, so really Blast is under pressure. 21 drones have gone down in this whole engagement, and it looks like this should eventually get cleaned up here. 2 more drones go down. Behind this, just adepts, adepts, adepts. He does have this 1 mining base right here, so it's helping him out a little bit. But Metabo just keeping on the pressure, and with that, Metabo is going to come in here on the 3rd, try to get some drones, but he is met with this army and will eventually get cleaned off. Does he continue to put this pressure on? Does he back up? What do you do? Nice fake out there. Got the macro hatch, but still, there's just so much damage that had been done that fight. Very well played. Army supply in lead for Metabo. And just doing such a great job. Blast, he's got to be able to defend. He's got to be able to kind of keep the pressure from these adepts. What should he go into? Should he get into some Bailings? I mean, he doesn't really have the money. He doesn't really have the economy right now. He is going to go into Bailing Nest. Maybe if he can get some really good shots on this, he should be okay. Sentry's going to be made from this, and that's really going to help buffer this army. Behind this, just all in. I mean, a couple of Phoenix being made, so he will be able to have a little bit of that. But it looks like we are going to have an attack here. Going to shade across, and as Blast, what do? You just got to be so careful. If you scoot over too far, he can just shade back to where he's at. Gonna take out this macro hatch. It's so good. And Bailings are being morphed in here. Then get some good connects on this. Force fields though, looking pretty good, and gonna start targeting down those Bailings. Oh man. 6 drones go down. This is just a disaster right now. The thing that's helping though is Metabo is actually supply block. He hasn't been building any other like pylons or building any other units, so all of his money, all of his stuff has been going to these units, but right now being supply blocked, he's not able to continue that lead. I mean, he's doing fine just where he is, but he's not able to make it stronger. Bailing's gonna try to come in, but the force fields are real. Metabo just playing phenomenal tonight. Oh, the shade forward. And that is going to be it. GG. No GG was called, though, but Metabo does take that. Definitely kind of disheartening. If you're a Masters player, you lose to a Diamond player. You're just playing off and you're just like, ah, oh, man, that's just bull crap. So, but GG Metabo. Okay, let's get into it, guys. Turn off my lovely music. Cool. Alrighty. Okay. In the bottom right-hand corner on Gardens by the something. I think it's Gardens by the Moon, by the river. I don't know. On this map, representing Validity Gaming, it is that boy Onion. And in the top left-hand corner, representing the Ris3n community, on fire tonight. Can he close this out? Or will he fall under the pressure? He is the blue Protoss. It is Metabo. Alrighty, PvP. Always a fun one. Already having a little cheeky harass here. Trying to go for that pylon. Just really trying to put a little bit of damage where he can, but energy will be remade pretty easy. Double gateway coming out from Metabo. Looking to play a little crazy. Same kind of thing, though, from that boy Onion. So far, pretty much standard. Both players going the same. Looks like we are going to have an early cybernetics core from that boy Onion. That boy. Cybernetics core going to come down from Metabo as well. So just kind of waiting to see what they choose to go for. Will they go for Stalker opening? Will they go for an Adept opening? Or will they go for some kind of crazy Zealot opening? We will see. Metabo, or Dead Boy Onion, gonna have a little proxy pylon over here, looks like. Gonna be pretty crazy. Maybe do a Stargate, or maybe some Dark Templar. Will we see a yellow submarine in this series? We will find out here. It looks like Stalkers are going to be the weapon of choice for both players. That boy Onion's Stalkers will be ready pretty quick. A couple more Stalkers can be made behind this as well. And, no proxy to be had, apparently. So, additional gateways being made for Metabo. And we may have an additional... Oh, we're actually going to get a robotics facility. So this is the first kind of deviation from each other's builds that we're seeing. We do have a pylon here to block the natural. So, pretty crazy. Crazy, man. The pylon block was so crazy. So crazy! We'll eventually take that out. That's just annoying. Having to wait to be able to kind of expand. But we'll eventually be able to expand. Well, we see a crazy kind of like all-in aggressive play here from Dead Boy Onion.
Game paused.
And we are going to have a pause here. And mouse is spazzing. Are you sure it's not just your wrist? Craziness. Who's the ref? I'm not the ref, am I? Am I the ref? Okay, good. He is. Good.
Game resumed.
Whew. I can't handle that kind of pressure, guys. Alright. Let's get back into it. This probe spazzing hardcore. And it looks like we will be having some Zavas. Both players are looking to expand, possibly? Okay. Looks like Metabo in it for the gold. And get in here, try to get aggressive. Nice force field. Really going to be able to take out a couple of these Stalkers and really limit this. Nice defense here so far from that boy Onion. Looks like Metabo will get this pylon possibly. Nope, looks like it will survive just barely though. Behind this, Metabo laying down the proxy pylon. Or, well, it's not a proxy anymore, is it? Just the that one-up pylon, but will get taken out too. Behind this, we are having an expansion. And Metabo, kind of... honestly, he's really kind of floating minerals here. Should be expanding or, you know, doing something here, but he's really not. Gonna have an additional gateway come down. Looks like he will not expand. So this looks like a crazy kind of, I guess, all in. He's gonna try to put on some pressure and try to get what he can, but not looking too good. Gonna have an immortal, couple sentries. Pretty good army here from that boy Onion. I'm just gonna call him Onion. That gets kind of hard to say. We'll get a couple of denies here, possibly. Trying to keep that up. Will he go into like Blink Stalker, or is he just gonna stay? It looks like he is gonna tech up to a Robo, but that, yeah, it's just gonna be to it. And that boy Onion gonna win it there. Gonna bring it to 3-2. Oh. Alrighty, guys. Let me get this. Boom, boom. Alrighty, guys. In the bottom. Or, well, this is the top right-hand corner. We'll start there. Representing Validity Gaming, he is that boy Onion. And in the bottom left-hand corner, representing the Ris3n community, will he come back from this? He is the one, the only. It is Coda. Alrighty, so TBP. What can we say about it? Some people hate it, some people love it. But one thing is for sure, there are always some good games here. We will see what happens. That boy Onion, Onion Man, the Onion Master, is going to come in here with the Probe Scout, see what is going on. Maybe do some harassment on this SEV. Yes, he is. He's going to try to stop that. This actually delays the barracks because he is stopping to fight with this. Ooh, this could be bad, but he does go back. That's kind of nice there for Onion, delaying it just a little bit, making his kind of push or his harass a little bit stronger, as well as we do have a Nexus behind this, so not too crazy. Reaper going to be the choice here for Coda, and SEV playing tag, playing chase there with that probe. Not too bad of a start here. Do have the additional simulator down now for Onion, and he has a Cybernetics core, so it looks like he will go into some Stalkers. We'll see if he goes Blink or if he just kind of uses those as a little bit of a defense. We will find out here. Onion just kind of searching around, making sure there's no proxies, there's nothing too crazy happening, and the Reaper making his way across the vast empire. Looks like this probe will come back, will start trying to attack, and that is going to delay this expansion just a little bit. Always annoying as a Terran player. Does get one probe though. Two probes do go down, so he's able to pick that up. Not too bad, not so bad. Love it. Reaper does get out, and it looks like we're gonna have some Marine Cyclone action. I love it. Robotics facility down now for Onion. Be able to get some Immortals and get some Observers for those inevitable Widow Mines. We shall see. The Stalker having an anxiety attack over here, just kind of like, I don't know where to go. I don't know where. I think I'll go this way. No, I don't want to go that way. We'll finally make up his mind. Reaper's going to come in here and get a little bit of damage done, but will eventually be lost there. So, kind of sucks losing that, but not terrible. Looks like he is going to go in for a drop. Will he go for just the Cyclones, or will he actually try to go Marines? We'll find out here. additional gateways being made for Onion. You'll be able to start getting some more of those juicy units. See if he will go more of the stalkers, or if he will try to fathom himself out something else. Observer on the field. Should be able to kind of see this coming. Should be okay. Barracks down now for Coda as well. Okay, he is going to go with a Marine. Does it get scouted? I don't think he got scouted there from the Observer. He's going to come in and he's going to, okay, where's all your units at? Where are you going? Ooh, I like this double prong of harass here. Actually, I think Onion did kind of spawn this. He's going to come out and it's going to be, oh, I see you. I see you. I like this. Oh, he's going to be forced back here. But those Cyclones just are so massive. They are just so much damage here. It's craziness. I think this would be a good map for mech, just with all the little choke points. All these like little pathways really could do some good stuff. I think maybe this would be a good Zerg map too. And all of that just to come back, just to kind of bump away his way back. Kind of sad. Factory, gonna have the reactor on it. Should be able to start a Widow Mine production. And just going mainly Marines right now with that stem, so very interesting. Third CC is down as well for the Terran player, and behind this we have Robotics, Bay, and Twilight Council. Ooh, so we are going to start seeing some Colossus. I like Colossus. I hate playing against Colossus, but they're such a cool unit. Third base down now for Onion. Both players kind of macroing up, trying to get. Scan comes down, sees exactly what he needs to.
Is attacking your probes.
Sees exactly what he needs to see. He's like, okay, I need to attack. I need to do something before these Colossus get out. But we'll get scouted here from the Observer. Sees exactly something is heading its way. Marine goes down, sees exactly where part of that army is. Ooh. These Stalkers in the right position, though. Don't see this attack doing too much damage. He might do a like a multi-prong attack here, but that life for ire just too strong. Looks like he might actually, yep, he's going to go into charge lot. Oh, this is going to be so good. Oh, this is so huge right now for Onion. Able to get that. Such a bad pickup from Coda, just not paying attention, just getting taken down. And now the court is in Onion's court. It's kind of weird to say. First Colossus has made his appearance, the second about to pop, and this army just keeps getting stronger and stronger from Onion. Coda, he's got to do some damage, he's got to do something. Looks like that Observer does finally actually get pulled out. No, it's still right there. He is following this army. He's seeing exactly everything he needs to see. Adept and the Marine gonna have a face-to-face, but in the end the Adept wins. Just with that coolness, he's like, hey, you know, for Aya, I'll kill you. So, not too bad. Onion in a very good position. I mean, he's not ahead in army supply now. Unfortunately, Coda is ahead, but it's only by 2. There's not a big difference. Just kind of crazy. Coda actually having to play a little defensive, and this is kind of bad, especially against what he's playing against. He is getting Vikings, which will help out against those Colossus, but he just got to be so careful. I'd like this though. He is kind of continuously putting on a little bit of pressure, just with the Marines, seeing exactly where everything's at, trying to get a little bit of damage done. He does see that. Okay, you have the third going, and trying to get some probes, but really just kind of scouting off. And nice. That will finally be killed there. Extended Thermal Lance is now done for the Protoss, and he is actually getting Blink now. Oh man, he's got a Disruptor. I hate Disruptors. That could be very good. That could be the tide turner that he needs. That could really kind of help solidify his victory. Fourth goes down for Onion as well behind this. If you're not being attacked, if you're not being pressured, why not get the extra bases, get that extra economy going, be able to build up an unstoppable force. Really. Craziness. Both players, like I said, just kind of macroing up, just trying to do their thing. The only real battles happening are at this Xel'Naga Tower, just trying to take control. And it looks like there's going to be a little bit of an attack coming. Just really trying to fight it out. Both players just really playing it patiently. Like I said, more disruptors are coming out. And we do have a Warp Prism, so he will be able to actually start doing some harassment here in the natural, in the main. Does have to be careful. Well, the main doesn't have any turrets or nothing, so he's okay there so far. Additional barracks being added on for a Terran player, as well as an additional starport, able to get some more of those juicy Vikings. Vikings gotta be careful though that he doesn't just ball himself up into something crazy. Oh, but he sees us. He sees exactly where those are at, and he knows exactly the positioning of this army. Trying to get on top of these. Oh man, if he can get a couple of those, he will be in a great position. Are gonna have a Zealot run by here into the natural. The name, guys. Mine does go off here, but the Protoss doing pretty good. This actually forces back the Terran, able to finally clean this up here, but there has been some damage done and some warp-ins on the way. Blink coming down, but we do have a 5th base now for this Protoss player. The Protoss just doing such a good job right now. Looks like we are going to have a little bit of an attack here, seeing exactly where everything is. Okay, he decides to pull back. Ooh, if he can get that Warp Prism, that'd be good. Oh, man. Both players playing it so cautiously, don't want to overextend, don't want to do anything crazy. This is going to be really nice for this Nexus if he can get it up. Oh, I feel like he could have sniped that. Oh, no, this is so bad. Oh, man, he's going to lose all of those. Oh, man. Blinks forward and is able to get all but 2. Sonic Storm almost done here. Zealots into the 3rd, able to take out 12 SCVs, forcing the Terran player back. Oh man, this is just so bad right now. Oh man. Looks like we are going to have a little bit of an attack here. He's got to be careful because of this little choke point, but those disruptors will be able to do so much here. Extended Thermal Lance getting on top of it. Oh man, what a hit. Oh man, he's got to be so careful. Able to take out those with no problem. Oh, Storm finished up as well. This army is just looking so strong right now from Onion. He's going to get on here, trying to get a multi-harass, but just no effect. Might get a couple of Zealots. Oh man, nice little... So much stuff going on. The Storms come down, gonna clean this up. Disruptor is really doing a whole lot here. And Archons are being made. Oh man, this is so good right now. He's going to get on top of this 3rd, and there's just nothing here to really defend against this. He does have a couple of Liberators. He's got a couple of Marauders coming in, but there's just so much going on. And GG, that boy Onion will take the victory there. Going to tie it up for Validity Gaming. Going to make it 3-3. Get into it, guys. In this final map, who will take the cake? Who will take the victory? Let's find out, guys. Alrighty, in the bottom left-hand corner, representing Validity Gaming. He's made a comeback for their team. Will he continue it? Will he win this for them? It is that boy Onion. Alrighty, and in the bottom, or the top, what am I doing? Top right corner, representing the Ris3n community, he is the one, the only. It is Blitz to JR. Alright, so not too bad of a start here. Looking like we got Hatch first coming out here from Blitz JR. And I got confirmation of that. It is JR and not Junior. Just JR is his initials. So crazy. That boy Onion. he's scooting around. Gonna expand from this and go in with that gateway first. Nothing too crazy, nothing too scary here. Spine pool is down now for Blitz JR. This is all on the line here, folks. Interesting to see what each player will go for. Will Blitz kind of play a 3-hatch style, quick 3-hatch, or will he do something else? Onion gonna make his way across, kind of scouting around, see what is going on, make sure there's no proxies, nothing crazy going on. Gonna come in here and see exactly what is up. Come in and see, okay, you know, you got that, you know, got a couple of lings being made, and the queens are about to arrive. Depth's going to be the choice here for Onion. Going to get in, try to get some damage done with those little shades. Be okay. Psionic transfers? Can you use psionic? I guess it's called a psionic transfer. Interesting. This is shade. You learn something new every game. Behind this, Stargate will be good. I think this is a good map for air units. With all the little weird attack patterns, all the different like weird little places. That's pretty good. He's gonna shade in here, sees that there is a third base to be had. Metabolic boost being researched, and just throwing it up from the Zerg player. Protoss adding on additional gateway. And will he go for an Oracle, or will he go Phoenix? Oracles are pretty nice because you can get those little thingamabobbers, the stasis wards, into the mineral line and be able to do, you know, crazy, insane stuff. We will see. Bailing Nest being made. So he is going to go lean bang on this. I do kind of like this, especially against the depths. Seeing that, he's like, okay, if I can get some bailings, get on top of this army, should be a-okay. Pretty even in income right now. Actually, the Protoss ahead in gas, but then again, Blitz doesn't need a whole lot of gas. We are going to have the Oracle fly by, but should be okay with those queens. He's going to get on here, try to get on top of this. Bathing Nest has been done, so he should pull back, maybe get on top. Oh, okay. Getting just a little bit further in. Really trying to get this. Adept's doing good work here. Phoenix is going to get in, but he does get in here. He's going to get on top of all of these Adepts here. Will eventually get cleaned up, but still pretty nice here. Behind this. Is that... Where is that Oracle at? Okay, he did come back to help. I didn't see it for some reason. Behind this, we do have a few more lings being popped. Doesn't look like he's trying to overcommit or trying to be too aggressive, just really trying to get a little bit of damage. Spore Crawlers are up, so he shouldn't, Protoss shouldn't get too much damage done here. He might get a couple of drone kills, but shouldn't get nothing. Ris3n is going to come up as well. This will get scouted from Onion, so he should see exactly what is going on, as well as centrifugal hooks is being researched, so... Nice creep spread coming out from the Zerg player. Twilight Council is up, as well as additional gateways. So it looks like he might try to go into like a blink or a charge. Do have the Archon, the Templar Archon, so we'll be able to get those High Templar. We'll be able to get Archons, go into like a charge Archon style. But not too bad. I'm loving these little, just little scouts here, able to see exactly what is going on. Third is going down now for Onion. Gonna start trying to expand out, trying to do what he can to get those sweet, sweet golds. So many good ways. Gonna have a warp in here of some High Templar, getting some Archons. Gonna do a little bit of an Archon pressure. I do like this, able to kind of bounce around, and we have the gold base being taken now. Onion's gonna come in here. This should get kind of scouted very easily here from Blitz. Start trying to take some work, try to do some damage here. Lynx are gonna get a wraparound on this and start trying to take out what he can. Queen's doing a pretty good job. He's gotta be so careful though. Lynx gonna wrap around once again, just trying to take away what they can, but just really getting force filled is all it is. Charge and storms being researched right now. 6 Hydras on the way. Really will help this out fairly well, as well as a macro hatch, so we should be able to start getting even more juicy units. Archons being morphed in. Really just trying to present themselves, trying to continue to say, hey, you have this threat, what are you going to do? Oh, these Hydras could get this caught up. Oh, very nice. It's like one of those cases of what do you go for first? Do you try to get that prism? Do you try to take out the units knowing that they'll get picked up? Not too bad. Nice little kind of back and forth here. Really just keeping that presence on. Behind this, Immortals being made. Charge almost finished. 22 links have been made. 8 more Hydras are on the way as well. This army just following around, trying to make sure that he doesn't get away with too much. 32 lings are on the way. Oh my goodness. He is going to have a massive army here. Probably going to start making some more Bailings. 10 more on the way. 9 Bailings on the way. And really going to start trying to put some damage on this. I like this little blockade here. Really limiting from this. And those Archons just sitting back. And we have an attack coming out here from Blitz. Try and make sure he doesn't overcommit here. He's actually going to go around, should go into the natural probably. And no, he's going to go in the third here. Going to have a nice little wraparound here. Storm Mars done now. Going to start storming these areas. Bad storms, nothing really connecting, and here we go. Hydra's going to get on top of this. Bailings kind of sit here in the back. Finally going to come through and get on top of these Zealots, really weakening those up. Bailings doing such a good job here, but this will get cleaned up here. Those Immortals just doing so much damage against those Hydras. And it looks like we will have him finally back off here. A couple of Hydras survived, but right now, Onion looking pretty good. More and more of these sweet, sweet Archons are being made. Hydras coming through. 16 Hydras are being made. And a 4th base now being taken for Onion. He's feeling pretty confident. Feels like he's been in pretty good position. 5th base down for Blitz. So both players meching up, or macroing up, as some people like to say, and really just building up what they can. Bailings being made as well behind this. 14 more Lings on the way. 7 more Hydras as well. Onion doing the same thing, just kind of teching up, just really trying to put it in. And oh, we have a yellow submarine. Where's he at? Right there. Oh yeah. Oh, this is going to be so good right now. He doesn't have a whole lot of detection, and he's able to actually get here in the main and get on top of the Hydralist. And oh, this is so huge right now for Onion. That's really going to delay this a little bit. Hydralist Den already being made again, but that's really going to help this out. +1 being researched right now for this army. With that charge being done, this is just looking like a scary Protoss army. Do have another Warp Prism warp in here on this gold base. Oh man. We'll eventually get kind of cleaned up here. That Warp Prism just being so annoying right now. And with this like little kind of back hindrance, this is just so crazy. More are going to be taken out. And this gold base will be taken out here. So that's not too bad. And that's actually going to supply block Blitz a little bit here. That creep spread, though, from Blitz, just looking so good. Really kind of helping him get where he needs to go, but... oh, man, he's got to do something, right? More Bailings being morphed in, Infestation Pit as well. 12 more Hydras on the way. He's really got to do something before this army can go crazy. Oh, if he can get on top of this army... oh, storms do go out. Trying to maneuver around here. Oh, those links going right through the storm. Oh, big Bailings... so much. Such great storms. Even though they initially don't do a whole lot. Blitz keeps moving his army into these storms, really kind of hindering this. Oh my goodness, I think this friggin' rat just dropped again. Alright, gonna have a little bit of an engagement here. Both players really just trying to go crazy. And we'll get picked up here from Onion. At the same time, we do have an attack here on the third base from Blitz. Blitz in a pretty good. And that boy Onion gonna take the victory and gonna win it there for Validity Gaming. So GG.